Hello, I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Shad.
We're the Freck Group with Premier Homes and Properties. We specialize in working with people that are moving to Johnson City and the surrounding area. Every week, we meet with people that are planning to move to Johnson City and visiting the area.
We always encourage them to take a little time off from their home search to stop and smell the roses. With 4 moderate seasons, mountains, forests, rolling hills, lakes, and rivers, there's an abundance of outdoor activities available.
Today, we want to tell you about 5 fantastic outdoor activities you don't want to miss while visiting Johnson City. Number 5, sightseeing and taking in the views. If you want a real good look at the area, why not start with a visit to Buffalo Mountain Park? Buffalo Mountain Park is a 725-acre nature preserve on the north slope of Buffalo Mountain. With an elevation of 3,300 feet, you can check out Johnson City, enjoy beautiful panoramic views, hiking, or just sit back and embrace nature all around you. How many towns do you know that own a mountain? Take a drive on Viking Mountain Road near Greenville in the Cherokee National Forest. This 15.8-mile round trip has stops and pull-offs along the way. The views are breathtaking on a clear day. Plan a drive during the fall when the colors are phenomenal. Head on over to Bays Mountain Park in Kingsport. Bays Mountain Park is a 3,600-acre nature preserve and the largest city-owned park in Tennessee. Savor the views, visit the Nature Center and Planetarium. Bays Mountain is also home to a wildlife habitat that features wolves, bobcats, raptors, and reptiles. For great views and a nice drive, check out Buffalo Mountain, Viking Mountain, or Bays Mountain, all located nearby. Number 4, fly fishing. You've seen the movie A River Runs Through It. Well, it wasn't filmed here in Northeast Tennessee, but it could have been. Some of the best fly fishing for brown trout and rainbow trout in the nation happens right here in the northeast corner of Tennessee. You can cast your lines in one of the mountain streams, lakes, or rivers. South Holston River, also known as the Soho, is one of the few rivers where the fish population is 85% brown trout. The Watauga River is a 16-mile blue ribbon trout stream flowing from one of the most pristine lakes in the country, the Watauga. It is also wonderful for still water fishing. If you are looking for colorful brookies, the only native trout in the southern Appalachia, nearly every stream above 1,000 feet in elevation in the Cherokee Forest along the Tennessee and North Carolina border are inhabited by trout. Many of the trout are beautiful native brookies. We recommend taking a float fishing trip or wading trip to one of the hot spots. And rumor has it, Brad Pitt has a little cabin or a hideaway along the South Holston. So I'm just saying, you never know who you might run into.
Number 3, caverns and caves. Tennessee has over 10,000 caverns and caves, and you have at least 2 caverns to choose from in this area. If you have never visited a cave or a cavern, this may be the perfect opportunity to do so. Bristol Caverns is around 400 million years old with an underground river, massive formations and colors. The Appalachian Caverns also offer scenic walking tours plus more advanced tours with crawling areas taking you into less explored parts of the cavern. One area includes a 7.5-inch crawling tunnel. I'm panicked just thinking about it. Let us know if you choose this tour. We want to hear about it.
Number 2, whitewater rafting. Are you looking for adventure and excitement? A very good place would be in Irwin on the Nolichucky River. Explore the natural beauty and wilderness by river on a whitewater rafting trip. Consider booking a whitewater rafting trip through one of the local companies like USA Raft. With an experienced guide, you can have an enjoyable trip and stay safe. The Nolichucky Gorge is one of the steepest gorges east of the Mississippi, plus one of the top 10 whitewater experiences in the Southeast. For a rush and a thrill, the Upper Nolichucky has over 25 named Class 2, 3, and 4 rapids within 9 miles. If you're more of a chicken like me and you require something more laid back, The lower Nolichucky has class 1 and 2 rapid ratings. If you're wanting something where you can sit back, it's calm and relaxing, the lower Nolichucky trip may suit you. Both trips take about 3 or 4 hours. Why not book yourself a tiny cabin or cabin for you and 23 of your best friends, or do some glamping? Now, that's my speed.
And number 1 on our list, trails and hiking. We touched on some wonderful places to sightsee and take in the views earlier. However, if your passion is to get out and get on a hiking trail, we've got you covered. Let's start with the longest rails to trails hiking path in the state, the Tweetsie Trail. This relatively flat grade trail extends over 10 miles from Johnson City to Elizabethton and provides walking, hiking, running, and biking in a beautiful natural setting. There are also plans to extend this trail all the way to Roan Mountain, which will take this trail to a whole other level. If you're interested in a destination hike, check out the Emerald Forest atop Unaka Mountain, where a dense spruce forest forms a Storybook woodland. Or visit where I am today, the Balds of Roan Mountain. For a few weeks in June, gaze upon the largest concentration of blooming rhododendrons in the world. For hikes centered around water, there are endless trails to swimming holes, such as the Devil's Bathtub, sunning rocks, fishing spots, and literally hundreds of waterfalls to choose from, such as 2 of the classics, Laurel Falls and Marguerite Falls. Many of the trails just mentioned are part of one of the longest hiking trails in the world, running through 14 states extending from Maine down to Georgia, the Appalachian Trail. There are multiple access points to the Appalachian Trail surrounding Johnson City. It takes most hikers almost 7 days to just hike the Tennessee portion of the trail. We feel privileged to have over 200 miles of the Appalachian Trail in our area, considered by world travelers to be one of the most scenic and enjoyable treks along the longest hiking-only pathway in the world. We decided to add a few bonus activities for those of you that may not be the outdoorsy type. It could be a rainy day, too hot, or you're worn out and need to slow down. Let's wrap this video up with some family fun and cool down spots.
The Pinnacle offers almost 250 acres of shopping, dining with dozens of restaurants, including sit-down to fast food. The Marquee Cinemas offers 3D movies, Dolby Sound, electronic recliners. Or sit back and let the kids blow off some steam at Just Jump Trampoline Park.
Another great option would be a visit to the Grave Fossil Museum. This museum includes an active prehistoric dig with fossils dating back to around 5 million years ago. Over 200 plants and animals have been discovered so far, including a saber-toothed cat, rhinoceros, and mastodon.
And last but not least, and this could be a great Jeopardy question, what city is considered the birthplace of country music? We imagine most people would guess Nashville, but they would be wrong. Although commercial recordings of country music had started in 1922, the recordings known as the Bristol Sessions, held in Bristol, Tennessee, were considered the beginning of modern country music, and why Bristol is the home to the Birthplace of Country Music Museum. Learn about the rich musical heritage of the Appalachian region, an affiliate of the Smithsonian Institute at the award-winning Birthplace of Country Music Museum.
We hope you enjoyed this video about the 5 fantastic outdoor activities in Johnson City and the surrounding areas. We had to narrow it down, and it was so difficult to do when you have world-class outdoor recreation.
Subscribe and follow our channel, Living in Johnson City, Tennessee. Watch for future videos that showcase our wonderful area, the festivals, weekend events, the history and the heritage of our region, plus downtown scenes of Johnson City, Kingsport, and Bristol. If you have questions about relocating here, give us a call, text, or email, and we hope to see you here real soon in Johnson City.